Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? How are you, baby?
I'm good, babe. Thank you.
Monday. Hell yeah, this is Monday.
Yeah.
Let's make Monday count.
This is a Monday. Mindfulness Monday. Today we're going to be discussing the scroll marked 8 and how to have a magnificent Monday.
A week.
Magnificent week.
How to have a great week and Mindfulness Monday.
We'll be right back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Like. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. We appreciate you.
This is Monday. Oh my gosh. Monday for so many of us is the beginning of the work week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Monday is like fresh snow. It's a new start. Monday's like New Year's Eve mini version. Okay. You get to start over.
And how you start often determines how you finish.
Mm-hmm. I like Mondays a lot. Some people, there's a reason why some people dread Mondays. You know, so many people dread Monday. You know,
possibly because they're doing things they're not enjoying.
Right. They're just doing a job, which is they're doing something just for the money. Okay. They're doing something for the money, which there's nothing wrong with that. You got to pay your bills. You got to eat. You got to take care of your family and your stuff. Okay. But when people do that so often, the drudgery of it comes up so often.
Yeah.
Why is the highest percentage of people that dare commit suicide happen on Monday morning?
That was really a statistic formed in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. And I have no reason to believe that the statistic is different.
No, but I'm just saying it came about in the 80s. It was duplicated again or emphasized again in about 2008 when we had the stock market crash.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is emphasizing the fact that having to go back to something that you didn't want to do in the first place or don't want to do in the first place can sometimes be compounded by the fact that you've been away from it. Okay, so you've only been away for 2 days, but in those 2 days you've experienced something better, you did something better, you realized that you didn't really want to be where you were, and then you have to go back.
Now, that dynamic you just described was really exacerbated because of the pandemic and the great
resignation.
Great resignation. The pandemic, people would have stayed away from work for a year or a year and a half, and then the job said you got to come back. I'm not sure I want to. Okay.
There was a lot of that. A
Yeah.
lot of people came to the conclusion. Look at the nature of business these days. It's a lot different.
And then I don't believe it'll ever go back the way it was.
No, the nature of school, the nature of so many things. People are like, no, I don't think so. Good morning, Ty. I haven't seen you in a million years.
That is a blast from the past.
Hi, handsome.
Ty, what's going on, man?
Absolutely. I think the last I saw Ty was when we were still in the Empowerment Center.
That's the last I saw of him in person.
In person, yeah.
Yes, that had to be 2016, brother.
Exactly.
It's too long. But good morning to you. So, Ty, if you wanted to, how would you have a great week this week?
On purpose.
Yeah, if you decided I'm going to make this week a great week.
I think that it's so great that there are so many options now that are allowing people to take their own lives into their own hands.
That's the move, okay? And really, it's natural. That makes sense that you earn based upon you, okay? There's no income ceiling and no income floors. This country used to be an agricultural country where everyone wanted their own farms or their own plot of land so that they could take care of themselves. That's how it used to be. The trick came in around 1900s when the factories opened up, when they started making steel and manufacturing things. And then they tricked everybody and said, look, come work in the factory for a little while,
and
save
then
up
you
some
can
money.
save up some money and go do your own stuff. That was a ploy. Ty says, I'm just coming back to social media. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, and manage your time and your space. Yeah. Exactly. So now people are able to balance the need to earn money with the need to be free to express themselves or to operate in their area of excellence.
I watched the whole series called Inventions That Shook the World. It was 8 episodes, I think maybe 9 episodes, 9 episodes. And it went from inventions of the 1900s, 1910s, 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all the way through the 90s. It didn't go into the 2000s. I wish it had, but it didn't, okay? And I think it's changed my thinking a lot, because even though I believe I do pretty good as a businessman myself, I asked my wife out loud the other day. I didn't know if either one of us had a great answer to this question, but we both had heard it. The question that was inspired by watching the show was, how can I use current technologies to expand my business globally, or to expand my business much bigger? How can I use technology to make my business bigger? Because we have access to tools and resources that no other generation had. Okay, and they did stuff in a big way.
I like your how to have a good week, or how to have a good how to manifest
a great week. He says writing down all goals for the week that needs to be accomplished.
Absolutely.
Once you write it down, it's halfway done. Once it's written down, it becomes real. And once it's written down, it's almost halfway done. You can't, anything that you don't write, I'm gonna make 10 sales this week. And if you don't write it down, it's not a goal. It's what's called a wish.
A wish.
It's a wish.
A wish or a dream.
Yeah, that's not a goal yet. You got to make goals tangible. You could touch it, okay? See it, And really, there used to be so much conflicting information about goal setting. How you got to have a goal, you don't need a goal. You need to set a goal this way or that way. But the one I land on is your goals should be written as if they're present tense. I think I like it that way. I am doing this, okay? And it needs to add emotion to it. I'm very excited that I get to earn, or I'm very excited that I'm producing such and such weekly.
I like it.
Yeah. And that comes from different study too. Interesting.
Very interesting.
They got us as your cover page.
That's very interesting.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't either. I didn't do anything different to it.
Interesting. So Lisa just looked at her Facebook, and this show
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Now it's even more interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
So this show, actually, let's talk about that, because this show, the technology that we had when we began this show in October of 2016. Okay, so now it's 2022. So 6 years, simple math, right? So when we first started, the technology that we're using for this show didn't even exist. We used a different technology for the show then, and it was choppy and it was messed up. We switched technologies to broadcast the show maybe 3 times, maybe, to land on the way we do it now.
Yeah, because we did it first. We just did it through the live, then we did it through Be Live, and then
which was terrible.
It was horrible. And now we do it through Facebook.
StreamYard, yes.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting too.
Very interesting.
So, but the way we do things now is based upon the current technologies that weren't available to entrepreneurs before now. But now that it is available to us, are we using all of our technology to advance our causes enough? I'm not sure I am. As a matter of fact, I'm certain I'm not. But I want to learn how. So,
absolutely. I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting right now that Good morning, Chef Rev, that we're able to take stock and manage our outcomes independently.
Yeah, but we've been desiring to do more collectively
Mm-hmm.
work. Lisa and I. Good morning, Chef Rev. Welcome to the house. Chef Rev, I'm hopeful you had a great weekend. So, Chef Rev, if you wanted to, how would you ensure that you had a great week this week? How would you do it? Is there anything in particular is there any way that you could help make it much more likely that you have a great week this week?
How do you do it?
Yeah, I'm really curious. How would you do it, Lisa?
I think following along what Ty said, definitely writing it down. But I'm actually finding that the mindfulness of first allowing the goals to form,
Okay.
because I think part of the problem was getting ahead of the progress. So um, starting to manifest before the formulation had completed.
I'm gonna take a stab at it myself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Since Ty mentioned that, and since we've been on the show, it's been working in my mind. Brian, how would you have a great week on purpose? I think it includes a few things. One is for me to ensure that I have a great week this week, I have to make sure I get enough rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got to go to bed a little bit earlier, maybe as much as an hour earlier than I normally do to get more sleep. That will help ensure that I have a great week. I think I need to schedule my downtime to have a great week. If I have more sleep and I can anticipate when I get to fire up my stick, my cigar, I'll have a great week. Okay. I think I need to make sure I have better meals to have a great week. Okay. Now, Lisa and I, oh my God, last week was probably the best week as far as eating like we got some damn sense that we've ever had. Right. And we're
Good
still
morning, Glenda.
and we're still
Good morning,
continuing
Bill.
it. We're eating like we have some damn sense, and we are losing weight, y'all. I don't know if you can see it in my face. According to Audretta Hall, when people lose weight, the first place they lose it is their face, then their feet, then their legs, and lastly is the belly.
Yeah, I kind of think I believe that.
Yep. So can y'all see I lost? Well, now it's 15. Yeah, it's 15 pounds I've lost. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I definitely saw it in my face first. I realized from just looking at pictures how much rounder and fuller my face was just 2 weeks ago.
Wow. So good morning, Glenda. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Mr. William Brown. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Phyllis. How you doing? Today is Mindfulness Mondays, but the question on the table is, how do you ensure, we got two questions on the table. How do you ensure you're going to have a great week this week? What would you have to include? Mine included sleep, scheduling time, maybe even to have a great week, maybe even play my music louder because that gives me more energy.
Okay.
Maybe. And then the schedule downtime as well. And the other question that's on my mind is, are you using technology
to your advantage?
To your advantage.
Or are you getting lost in it?
I'm telling you, with the stuff that we have access to right now, we could do so much more. I'm sure I'm not using it to the full.
Ty says sleep does matter. How long, though? There's not enough time in a day. And thank you for the great job on our weight loss. Brian is down 15 pounds and I'm down 17.
Amazing, right?
We're going to keep going as long as we can. Sleep does matter. We try to get at least 8 hours sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are mindful to take a cat nap during the day.
I think the days where I get a nap are better than the days I don't. When I don't get a nap, I find moments where I may be a little bit cranky or my body not feeling well or my eyes are achy because I didn't get that nap. So maybe being disciplined about napping can help contribute to a great week.
Phyllis said lost in all caps. So are you alluding to the fact that we should change that verb? That word from lost to something else. Gotta go get this work done. Have a great day.
Thank you for swinging through and saying good morning, man. I appreciate you.
Bill says the first thing I do is decide I'm going to have a great week.
Me too,
Absolutely.
Bill.
That is the first step to success.
According to Think and Grow Rich, the first step towards any success is desire. So you have to desire a thing first, and express desire is even more powerful.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing?
Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing?
Yeah, so how do you have a great week this week?
Ty said 4 hours is average of the 7 days.
That's
I
not
sleep
enough.
8 hours on one of my off days. Woo!
Well, Ty,
4
I will
hours
tell you,
is not a good recipe for success.
and you can't store sleep.
Unfortunately.
So even if you sleep 8 hours on one of your off days, that's not enough, man.
You can't like say, okay, I'm going to only allocate 1 hour of these 8 hours that I slept to the 4-hour days to make up for them. It doesn't work like that.
It just doesn't. And here's the funny thing about, well, not so funny thing about sleep is you could decide, I'm going to give it 4 hours tonight. You can play around with 8 hours on your off day, but sleep will come for you. It'll come for you. It'll put your body in a place where you have to rest. That's what a lot of scientists believe is the cause of a common cold. A common cold is your body's way of saying we need a moment or two to rest.
Miss Phyllis said, when you was talking about technology, lost, but still trying to get it. I need my 8 hours. You can't get back time. Absolutely.
Amen. I had a conversation with my sister. I have a sister that's a year and a half younger than me, and she's not technological at all. Okay, she's not on any social media at all. And for her reason for not getting on social media for years ago, and she still uses it now. She said, what about identity theft? You hear so much about identity theft. If you go, she has it in her head that if she gets a Facebook account, her identity is stolen immediately. And then I had to remind her, Tracy, we're not been given that spirit of fear. We don't live like that. Okay, identity theft can happen whether you're on social media or not. Okay.
Dr. Beverly says, good morning, family. Today I will enjoy multiplying and hundredfold. Yo, have a great week. Make up my mind to do my day different and a better usage of my media. Good morning, great people. Today is bringing good things to me. Amen.
The Matrix is open.
Yes, it is.
Ty, your body clock is weird. I love the study of the body clock. We all have body clocks. The study I saw that was done on body clocks, they put a man in a bunker where he had no idea whether it was day or night, no clocks, none of that stuff. And they gave him work to do, and he could watch videos, but he couldn't watch any regular television. He couldn't do any of that stuff. He was in a bunker, and I forget how long it was. It might have been a month, might have been 2 months, might have been 3 months. But he was down there, and they tracked, and his assignment was work for as long as you want to work, sleep for as long as you want to sleep, and do your stuff. But you're down in this bunker, okay? Cook his meals and all that kind of stuff. And what they found was he worked longer hours and he slept longer hours. Okay, he
interesting.
Did. He did. It was an interesting study to me too. I just found it fascinating. I used to read a lot of these studies you hear me say that make me sound like I'm smart came from a publication called Psychology Today. And I'd read all these different studies and stuff in Psychology Today.
Bill said, I desire to have and get 6 hours of sleep. I'm also learning not to fight sleep.
Lisa, sometimes my pretty wife tries to fight sleep.
How do I fight sleep?
She'll sit on the edge of the bed and sleep. She'll move her body from prone to sitting, but then go back to sleep. Baby, just lay back down.
Have y'all investigated in metaverse or crypto? I find myself managing that daily SMH as a weekly accomplishment. I am dabbling in learning a little bit more about crypto, but it's not really my game or my end game. So it's not a major part of what I'm doing.
I will tell you, I believe in Warren Buffett's philosophies a lot. And Warren Buffett says, if you're going to do such a thing as these metaverse and crypto, he said, read 10 books on it first. Read 10 books on it first before you get into it, because you need to fully understand your game. He says, if you're not willing to read 10 books on what it is, he says, don't do it. because you're going to waste your time and your money. Okay. And I haven't been interested enough to read a book on it yet first. And I'm not going to do it until I research it to death. I'm going to research it to death.
Yeah.
William Brown, I know I read it already, but I like the part about I desire to get 6 hours of sleep. We used to say that in my household. We're going to get 6 hours a night. And we stopped saying it, but I bet we get it, though.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. We could probably... I don't know. Yesterday, I got a lot of... You said we can't store up sleep. I'm going to tell you, I think I got more sleep than I need yesterday.
Well, it was good
because
for your body.
I guess that's what I needed. But it was also because time change smacked me in the head. I'm like, what in the heck? The time change.
I didn't know until like 2 p.m. the following day.
It was crazy. Absolutely, Ty. And you're of the age to probably get it. It's really a philosophy change for me. Ty said, I feel as though metaverse and crypto will be the future. Everything will be techno, money. Well, my spirit tells me that you are probably at the age of receptive for that.
You millennials.
For that expression of
confidence in it.
Yeah, and understanding of it as well. And the lack of
trepidation
towards it. Thank you, honey.
We're playing a game show. Well, it used to be a game show like that too, where two contestants they work as a team and they would like make clues, but they couldn't say certain amount of words. And they could like gesture, but they couldn't say the word, or there was like 4 or 5 words they couldn't use.
I created an NFT, Tyrone. I think the issue with the NFT is non-fungible transfer.
I know what it means, non-fungible. Okay.
Yeah. So the problem with it is the marketing of it, for me still, because it's not like your crypto is not backed by gold or anything, like neither is a dollar, right? So that's really not great.
I don't think this show is equipped for that conversation.
No, it's not. But I have been studying.
But I want to get back to how to have a great week. And starting with desire, like Mr. William Brown suggested. What do you want to have happen this week? If you could design this week, what do you want to have happened? Now, that's a great question for you to have. And it's even better if you have an answer for that question.
Absolutely.
What do you want to have done this week? What do you want to have accomplished this week?
I think it's important to have an accomplishment objective in the first place.
Yep. I know I want to close this one client of mine that I've been working on. I want to close out this week.
Okay.
And I started closing them yesterday. Sure did. I reached out yesterday. Okay, yeah.
I think that you can manifest what your expectation is.
I really believe to have a great Monday, it starts on Sunday evening. To have a great Monday.
I think I noticed that. I have noticed that in the past with you, but I specifically noticed it yesterday.
What did you notice yesterday specifically? That what?
That your Sunday is not a free clear day.
No. Your
Saturday might be. Good morning, Katura. Mm-hmm. Your Saturday might be, but your Sunday is not going to be a free clear day.
I spent a lot of downtime on Sunday.
Yes, you did.
But my brain is shifting into the work week, because you and I, we work as entrepreneurs, okay? So on Sundays, large parts of Sundays, I get jazzed up about my upcoming week. Like yesterday morning, I woke up with inspiration that I had to work on and I had to capture. Because inspiration is fleeting and ideas are fleeting. And so much of these good ideas, so much of these good ideas that come to you during the course of a day, if you don't capture it, it's just freaking gone.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll catch yourself an hour later. What was I thinking about earlier? What was that idea? And it's just freaking gone. So I understand it's fleeting. So I have to get up and capture it. And I kind of like it, actually. I kind of like working like that.
Yes. Ms. Phyllis says to be able to grasp the different platforms better. I think that it's up to you. I think that it's up to you and where your audience exists that you can determine what the best platform is. And I also think mastering one at a time is the best way to do it.
I think my thing on the platforms is less. I'm not even trying TikTok or Twitter. I'm totally.
Your audience is probably more Twitter and LinkedIn though, but I get you don't
I am
need TikTok.
totally on
TikTok.
Even Instagram. I don't do. I'm totally LinkedIn and Facebook. That's it for me.
Dr. Beverly says, I'm taking classes with Extreme Wealth, and they teach you how to mine crypto, Bitcoin, the value in all the coins, the stock market, finance, credit. I just wish I had known about this years ago. It's a little complex, but I'm not going to let that defeat me.
I just believe it's my time, it's my season, and it's for me. Giving thanks and appreciation to that great book that I won on Dr. Deborah's show. Kids love money. They just don't know what to do with it. It's a great book.
They just don't understand it.
I'm excited for you, Dr. Beverly, that you're taking a class on it. That if you're taking a class, so that means you're taking yourself seriously. Okay, you're taking a class, so that's exciting.
Absolutely. Couture says she does the same thing, Brian. Sunday is her planning day. Absolutely.
Yeah, planning day. One of the things on my dry erase board in my bathroom, it says, "This is fun." Okay, I have a note to myself saying that this is fun. And I'm grateful for being able to be creative. I have that written down too. I'm grateful for being able to be creative. And I think there's a lot of power in being creative and reminding yourself that this is fun. This is supposed to be fun, right? Right?
Absolutely. I think it is.
Yeah. When I think of Couture and Tarnas, first off, they take great pictures together. But there's this one story that they told that it just always reminds me of them when they happened to visit our home one time. The story they told where they went for a walk on the trails of town and got lost or kept going and found themselves like 7 miles away from the car. That story's in my head. Oh my gosh.
If I'm 7 miles away from my car, I'm Ubering.
Yeah, but they walked it.
Though. I know they walked it.
They were just
walkers.
They was having a good time.
I could have a good time sitting in an Uber.
Oh my gosh, that was a funny story to me. Okay, but they were just doing their thing. Next thing you know, oh shoot.
Yeah, we will be Ubering back, or you could walk back and bring the car to pick me up. But
what you gonna do? Sit there?
Yep.
How long you think that'll take?
However,
it'll be hours.
Okay. That'll be hours then. That'll be hours.
It'll be hours, baby.
It'll be hours.
Oh my God. It was 8 miles, she said. How crazy, but they were enjoying each other.
Yep.
Lisa would have Ubered that. No matter where she ended up, okay, the car is back there 8 miles away.
Yeah.
We're not going another 8 miles to the car.
Not going to be able to do it.
Not going to do it? If you had to do it, you could.
I could do a lot of things. Nope. Nope.
This week, the weather's going
8 miles is 10K. No.
But this week, the weather's going to cooperate better than it did last week. Last week, it seemed like the weather was impacting moods and whether we go outside or not, because it was cold. It was
cold.
It wasn't supposed to be cold like that yesterday. My sister in New York, they was talking about how cold it was in New York. It was in the 20s. Oh, okay. But anyway, we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. I told her maybe you should move back south. She said, "Oh my God, I'm picking on my sister today because I know she ain't on here." But I said to her, hey, maybe you might want to consider moving back south, Tracy. She goes, "No, I don't want to live in Durham." I said, "It don't have to be Durham. There's a lot of south. It could be Charlotte. It could be Florida." "Oh, no, I don't know people there." You don't have to know people there. You can meet people. But that's not her stilo. Okay. It could be Atlanta. No, she wouldn't even consider moving to a place that she doesn't already have a start.
Good morning, Melissa.
Finally. Melissa Price is in the house. Good morning, Melissa.
I can't wait to hear more about Charlotte's first outing with her school and your first opportunity as a chaperone. I know you have fun, but today's topic is
how to have a great week. Are you utilizing technology to advance your causes to the full? And it was something else. Mindfulness. We started with scroll 8, Mindfulness Monday, scroll 8. Scroll 8 is out today. Today I will multiply my value a hundredfold.
Dr. Beverly says, enjoying each other while enjoying the scenery. I don't think they were lost. I think even in business, when you're doing something with somebody who has your back, I believe it was worth it. And then you can get a good laugh about it afterwards.
And they did.
Absolutely.
All of that was true for them. They got a good, and they had a good laugh telling us about it. And we got a good laugh out of it.
Yes.
Yep. And we got a good laugh with them. So it was worth it. It was a worthy experience, I think.
Yep. Absolutely.
You're saying that with a lot of trepidation. Baby.
No, I'm serious. It was wonderful,
yeah.
but I wouldn't have been walking back no 8 miles. No, sir. No, ma'am. No ham, no burger.
Oh, my goodness.
Nope. So we're celebrating this morning. We're grateful and thankful. I did have a card for 9:30, and I do think it does.
Now, what are these cards you talking about?
I'm reading these cards. I have actually ordered these cards myself, as I have been sort of being in a mindfulness place. After being sick, I really had to recharge my mindfulness. Mm-hmm. I have to do a lot right now to sort of get myself in the right place mentally. And so I find that these particular cards really help me with that trigger.
And these cards are what kind of, like, motivational cards?
They are motivational, inspirational cards. Okay. And this card is the card for allow. Can y'all see it?
Yep.
It's called allow.
Allow.
And allow reads, allowing does not ask for action, but quite the opposite. Allowing is letting be, a letting go. When you cease movement of mind and body, allow comes bearing gifts.
I love it.
Flow, opening, awakening are all in the moment that you allow.
Will you allow? Will you allow love to come into your life? Mm-hmm. Will you allow yourself to take a moment to enjoy the moment? I like that card. Allow. What are the name of these cards, Lisa? Just tell me.
These are beauty cards. They're not mine, although I am taking some examples from them. I'm trying to get you to be able to see it on the green screen. There it goes. The beauty cards. It's in a box. And I had them for years, but I just fished them out, and I really have been enjoying them.
Yep. So Lisa's got some. Not only does she have her own amazing mindfulness cards, but she's willing to allow other cards to speak to her spirit as well. And I like today's, matter of fact, that's a good word for today. Allow. Jacqueline Rosier, I'm so happy that you made it through. Jacqueline Rosier says, morning duel, since the time has changed, I now have to teach my body to get up at 5:30 again. That's right. You lost another hour. Spring forward. Okay, we gained more daylight, but we gave up an hour of sleep. No problem. But Sister Jacqueline out of Arizona, she's 3 hours behind us. Okay.
Oh my God.
Glenda Tate said, you guys are so beautiful and awesome. You know what, Glenda? Thank you. We received that. We're beautiful and awesome together. And so are you. Yep, I appreciate that. Absolutely. So I like to allow. I don't want to sully allow. I don't want to add another.
Yeah, I think I like allow too.
Yes. So that's what we're gonna go with for today. We had a good weekend. We had a restful weekend. The weather is going to cooperate this week. It's going to be much warmer today. Even tomorrow, even though tomorrow's going to be cooler than today, it's still going to be a lot warmer than it was last week. So we're going to have a much warmer week to work.
But Melissa, I think allow will work for you. And I will take a picture of it so that you can marinate on it for today. But allowing does not ask for action, but quite the opposite. Allowing is letting be, a letting go. When you cease movement of mind and body, allow comes bearing gifts.
Love that line. Man.
Allow comes bearing gifts. That's right. Flow, opening, awakening are all in the moment that you allow.
Dr. Beverly says allowing today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I'm going to marinate on that today. I'm going to, if I catch myself in a moment today where I'm like
trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
Allow it to happen.
Yeah. Because that happens too. I'll get myself in a corner or in a box, and I'm like, damn it, shit, where is it?
And you're starting to trying to get frustrated with it,
Yes.
and you're getting entangled with it.
Yes.
And this segment is brought to you by Craig. He is
Craig Sapp
for us. I'm going to read the card again. Good morning.
Craig, we're going to read again in your honor.
He says, good morning, everyone. Let's have a fantastic, blessed week on purpose and enjoy it to the fullest.
Craig, check out this card, Craig.
This card is allow. Allowing does not ask for action, but quite the opposite. Allow is a letting be, a letting go. When you cease movement of mind and body, allow comes bearing gifts. Flow, opening, awakening are all in the moment. You allow.
Allow. Oh my God. It is singing to my spirit. I am seeing the word anew today. I am seeing the power and the beauty of the word allow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't get any snow. Brother Mark says, top of another amazing and opportunistic morning to everyone. Good morning to you, Brother Mark Greer. Mark Greer, we've had several questions on the floor today. How to ensure you're going to have a great week? What do you have to do? What are the ingredients? Mine included more sleep, more rest, more mindfulness of rest. That helps me to have a great week. William Brown says, Melissa and I had a great conversation on one-word conversation with the word.
Let. I think I remember that conversation. It was very powerful also. Absolutely.
I think let holds hands with allow.
Absolutely. Good morning, Charlie Currents. How
Mr. Hookshot Charlie. What's up, man? You know, I met Charlie Currents. That had nothing to do with basketball or hookshot. We met at the at Advent co-working space. That's where we met. We just met like men, talking. Next thing you know, we exchange information. Next thing you know, found out he was a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. And now he's getting his song sang on our show.
Jacqueline says, I almost stayed in the bed because I missed 30 minutes. However, allowing myself 20 minutes of the duo is better than none.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Melissa says, Belle, you should repost that episode today. I will hit the replay. She wants to see that episode.
That's an easy request. And she's probably right, Bill, because if it blessed you and her, and then if it was a wonderful conversation, it very well may bless somebody else today.
Absolutely. Dr. Beverly says, Melissa, just allow your awesomeness shine today and allow focus to entertain your being to smooth out the roughness.
Allow. Oh, man, that has pivoted the show. Yeah, I'm a cool guy. Yeah, I'm a cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
Some of the time. I'm not cool as much as I used to be, though, because I'm 54.
Yeah, cool turns a little bit into curmudgeon at about 54. Cool with a touch of curmudgeon.
We tolerate less. At age 54, I'm tolerating a lot less. Okay. Thank you, Sister Beverly from Sister Melissa.
Absolutely. You are very welcome. Very, very welcome.
We're almost at that time. We're going to do our greeting songs and greeting logos. If this is your first time here today, maybe you're visiting this show, you don't really know what's going on, just hear these two people talking, you see how pretty she is and all that stuff, but what's really going on? This show is called Let's Talk About It. And it's been going on since October of 2016. Yes, we have. And we've been doing this Monday through Friday of October 16. So how many shows would you estimate that is?
A lot of much
shows. And together we make up, her name is Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And he is Brian K. McNeill.
Brother Mark says, before you can have a great week, you've got to decide, here's that word again, to have a great day. A week doesn't happen without great days. The fact we are all here means this day has already started off in a great way. Let's make it even greater.
Absolutely.
Okay, so her name is Lisa Santiago McNeill.
He is Brian K. McNeill.
And together we make what's called the Empowerment Duo. Now this show, Let's Talk About It, has a purpose. We come here to talk about
personal conversation
and
business information and spiritual conversation,
spiritual inspiration with
a little bit of shenanigans.
That's what we're here to talk about. Together we have an expressed ministry. Our expressed ministry is
economic independence
through
entrepreneurship.
That's it. Brother Mark just had a really cool statement there. Very often I say these words to my clients. I'm going to say them to you. One day can make your week. And 1 week can make your month. And 1 month really can make your year. One day can make your week, And it starts off, now I often say, Lisa and I have adopted this philosophy together, the most important work day is Monday. Because Monday sets the pace for your week. To have a great week, to have a great week, you need a great Monday. And if you don't have a great Monday, it puts more pressure on your week.
Absolutely.
Because now you got less days to crack your nut. Now you got less days to get done what you set out to do. And hopefully you're working with the purpose of setting out to get something done this week. Okay, don't work for the sport of working.
Right, not just to be working.
Right.
So what's your objective?
Zig Ziglar says, if you work like that, if you come to work just for work, what will happen is, if you do that today and then you do that tomorrow, you'll be 2 days older and no closer to the goal that you don't have. Yeah.
It's important.
I saw something today. I saved it actually. 6 months from now. 6 months from now, are you going to be happy with your progress? 6 months from now, are you going to be upset with your progress? Or are you going to be stagnant? Starting right now, what's going to be different 6 months from now in your life? Good morning, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. I'm hopeful you had a great weekend. I'm glad that you're here.
Good morning. Good morning.
So it's time, baby. What we're about to do.
To Monday.
Some of you guys have been rocking with us for years. And some of you guys are consistent contributors to the show. And those of you who have done that, they have earned themselves a greeting song or a greeting logo. Okay. And we're about to do that now. We do around 9:41. Like, for example, Miss Phyllis George is first in the room. Oh, actually, Ty was first in the room, but Phyllis George is the first one in the room that has earned herself a greeting logo. Her logo is
Chef Rev was, but that's okay.
Chef Rev was? Okay. Chef Rev, like I was saying, Chef Rev was the first one in the room. His name is George Allen on the screen, but he is also AKA Chef Rev, and his song is "Why Must I Eat Like That? Why Not Hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Not. And he does put the good food in me. Matter of fact, it might be time. It's not time yet?
You just lost 16 pounds.
15
pounds. You going back?
I'm not going back, but it's so tasty. And then Miss Phyllis is here. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis.
So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Talk about it's so good. You know what Dion Cole told you about it's so good?
Yes.
You had it before. You know what it tastes like?
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
And it's going to be delicious. Now stop eating that.
Now stop eating it. Good morning, Bill.
Let me just check to see if his ribs are still delicious. We know they're still delicious.
Still delicious.
William Brown has a song as well. Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Good morning to our friend Bill.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Bill.
Glenda Tate has a song.
Oh, yes, she does. Glenda's driving on the freeway in makeup in her pink Cadillac.
I thought it was with makeup in her pink Cadillac. Like she's bringing it. Go. Scroll.
I'm scrolling.
Dr. Beverly has a logo. Dr. Beverly's logo goes, Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Absolutely.
Katura Green has a jam too. It goes back to life, back to Katura Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
I gotta keep moving my baby's head. She won't do it. Melissa Price has a song as well. Melissa Price jam is bow, 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 bow. Melissa's song. Now it's time for us to sing her song.
Melissa's on.
Good morning, Miss Melissa Price. How you doing?
Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Come on.
You're supposed to say according to Jacqueline.
According to Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Rosie, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you are mine.
If y'all know the movie Boomerang, that scene when Grace Jones is in the restaurant with Eddie Murphy and Robin Givens' character, that's where I get the logo, according to Jacqueline. You really know how to move your... Go ahead.
And Craig is here.
Craig Sapp, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees. You'll be burning, begging, please. Brother, please. Come on, Craig. What's up, Craig? Let me borrow your VCR so I can double take. Good morning, Craig. How you doing?
Good morning, Craig.
And Craig is the inspiration for the card reading at 9:30.
He is.
Brother Mark Greer has a jam as well. And his jam is so wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. That's right. That's my man, Mark Greer.
And it's the Hot Shot song.
I got it.
Okay.
Charlie Kearns has a jam. He's also known as Hook Shot Charlie. He's got some really, really cool videos. Not throwing away my shot. He's not throwing away his shot. He's Charlie Currents, a basketball artist, and he's not throwing away his shot. That's my man there. Dr. Deborah, our friend, has a song as well.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
That's our girl right there, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. I'm glad to do her song each time we get a chance to do her song.
Absolutely.
So this week, have a great week.
Have a great week on purpose, with purpose. Continue to manifest the value 100-fold because you have the ability to do it.
You know, your body moves towards whatever your current dominant thoughts are. And your current dominant thoughts are a response to the questions you give it. Okay, and the question you give it is, how do I have a great week? Okay, can I have a great week? What do I have to do to have a great week? Instead of the opposite of that stuff. Okay, give your body and your mind some good questions and move towards that. Charlie Curran says, appreciate you guys more than you know.
Thank you.
We appreciate that you appreciate it. And anytime you show up, we're going to do your jam, bro.
Absolutely, we appreciate it.
Did I tell you he has dancers?
Yes. Dr. Deborah says, I'm glad that I caught my song. I had to fire a client. Some money is just not worth it. Well, honey, you better know that's the truth. All money is not good money.
That is one of those lessons that will get taught to your butt again and again and again until you get it.
Felicia, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated. I sent her a birthday greeting on Facebook. Did we do her song today?
No, she just got here.
Okay, let's do it.
Felicia, we love you.
You're the one for me. She goes, I love you guys. I'm so glad to see you again. Glad to see you again. We're glad
to see you again as well. And once again, happy birthday. Welcome to another circle around the sun.
Yes, yes. I didn't see how old she was. I don't think she posted that number. But I am ready. You guys have gotten me in the mood to have a great day. Now, let me say this too. My wife cooked an incredible meal yesterday. She made like this shaved chicken and curry, and it was fucking amazing. Ooh.
I guess it was good, huh?
Oh, I can't believe I slipped up like that.
Is that the F word?
So my wife implored me last night, Brian, please don't wake up and eat the chicken for breakfast because I want it for lunch.
He has no respect for food timing or scheduling at all. If dinner was good, it's breakfast. And you wake up at breakfast time thinking you're going to have it for lunch or whatever, and it's gone.
because it was so daggone good. Now, if she hadn't went through the extreme, I might have had it for breakfast. I don't know. But I'm not going to have that for breakfast today. I normally try to have breakfast before the show, but I didn't today. But I'm going to have a breakfast today. This is going to be more traditional. Oatmeal and bacon, baby. Gosh.
Good gracious. Felicia, I cannot get into my voicemail at all. I have tried several times. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Can you just send it through a Facebook message? Because Facebook, you can send voicemail message. I mean, a recorded message, I believe, as well. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I know I get them. So, so you could just go to Lisa and as a message, send her a recording. Brenda Booker Bull, you got in here in enough time, Brenda. And we're going to do your song, Brenda. Brenda Booker Bull is the best real estate agent. But it's tricky to buy a home or sell a home. Don't do it alone. Choose Brenda.
Hey, choose Brenda. It's tricky to buy a home or sell a home. Don't do it alone. Choose Brenda. Hey, choose Brenda.
Felicia's with me. She goes, oh, yes, man. Good food can be eaten anytime. I am not confined.
He is not confined.
So this is supposed to be
at
breakfast
all.
food.
And I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when you go to bed thinking, ooh, that's going to be a really good lunch, or we can have that for leftovers for dinner. And then you get up and it's gone.
That sounds like a you problem. What's up?
Craig said, love everybody on here. I'm listening with my customer and they're enjoying the show.
Oh!
They said hello to the duo and everyone else. Hey,
you're listening with your customer? We should have behaved it, right?
Hey,
now, Green Tea is, what's her name? I know it. Green Tea says, hello, wonderful people. Feels really good to hear y'all voices. I can't remember, because she had a song at one point.
Yes, she did. Mark Rear says, good to see that COVID is no match for the power over
the empowerment duo. Brian, that food cooked by the queen was so good. It had you speaking in tongues, sort of. Now, Lisa is a good cook anyway, okay? But this meal right here, she had never made it like this. This is one of my favorite meals that she makes. But she did a little something different this time.
The only thing different was I used much less salt. I used Himalayan sea salt, and I used more green peppers and onions.
So that's several things different. More green peppers and onions and less salt. That's several things. But it hit. It hit for me.
It really hit, evidently, because that F word was powerful.
I can't believe I did that. Not me, not Mr. Professional. I can't believe I slipped up like that.
Absolutely. But we love you. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much.
Chicken and beans.
Thank you so much.
Have a beautiful day on purpose, like Craig says. Have a beautiful day.
Have a beautiful day on purpose. And don't forget to have